Hey, what's good, bro? Welcome to this presentation. Today, I want to give you some steps on how you can get your money right. All right. And when I say get your money right, I mean how you can get to a place where you don't have to worry about money, okay? Where your bills are getting paid, you're able to buy whatever you want, your needs are getting met, right? And you can just enjoy your money and enjoy your life, okay? Now, you've been given this idea that, you need to have a 9 to 5, or you need to go and get this degree, or you got to do this and that. And it's, there's other ways to do it. There's actually much more effective and efficient ways to get your money right, because we live in a time where there's so much opportunity, and specifically when it comes to the internet, okay? You have access to people all over the world, which means if you can provide people with a solution that they're willing to pay for, you can get your money right. And so there's different ways to do it. You have people who already are established. They already have products and services, and they have a affiliate program. Okay, so you can be a part of someone's affiliate program and sell their product or service, right? That's one route. You can figure out, which this is the most powerful route, and this is what I recommend. You figure out how to develop a skill, an ability, a talent, something that is of high value to others, to the extent where they'd be willing to pay for it. For example, if you have a skill, let's say, you're really good at playing an instrument, or really good at basketball, or really good at whatever it is, if you can somehow teach people who are not good at this how to get good at it, right? Teach them for free. But then, for those who want to work with you directly or get some more advanced lessons or whatever, you can package up a product or service and sell it to them. Okay? You just got to understand, if the value is the perceived value to someone is worth it, they will pay for something. Okay? So you got to get something of value in front of someone who sees that product or service as valuable, and then you present it to them in a way where it's okay. You need this to solve your problem, and I can solve that problem for you. This is what it's worth. Okay, so you tell them, this is my price. And literally, if you can get good at this, good at developing a valuable skill, valuable talent, right? Basically get really good at providing solutions to people's problems, right? But find your lane, right? Because you don't want to try to be, in all these different lanes doing all these different things. Find what's your gift, right? What's that thing you're really good at? What's that thing that people ask you for help with, or people really admire in you? Figure out how to monetize that, okay? That's the key thing here. Like for me, at one point, it was my basketball skill. So that's why I love giving that example, because that's what I actually did. Okay, I was good at basketball. And so I took that skill set and I started putting that information out on YouTube, putting it out. I used to do article marketing. I used to create articles, and I used to put this out, and I was a teenager. You know what I'm saying? So if I could do it as a teenager, there's no excuses, right? I was a teenager. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was just doing shit, Like I was looking online. I ain't gonna front. I fell into a lot of scams and loopholes and a lot of bullshit. But after some time, I was able to figure out, you could legitimately make some serious money on the internet if you can figure out how to provide a solution to people's problems, and not like try to get off on them or try to find like a shortcut or something. Like really position yourself as someone who could solve a specific problem within a specific market or a specific niche. Okay, so what I'm saying is, you want to look at what you already know, what talent you already have, what skills you already have. Like I'm talking me, I went the route of providing people with information to solve their problems, right? So if they need help with their basketball skills, I would provide the information. Here's what you do to improve your basketball dribbling. Here's what you do to improve your jump shot. Here's what you do to improve whatever, right? That's how I did it, okay? And then once, I built up my confidence, because at first, I would promote other people's products and services as an affiliate, because I didn't have the confidence at first to develop my own product or service, okay? And it's not like I had a mentor or anything like that. I was going about this on my own. But after some time, I built up confidence. I was like, man, I'm already putting out this effort to market somebody else's product and service. Why don't I create my own? Okay, so that's when I created my own ebook, created my own video course, okay? Started providing coaching. Then I went into other niches. I started understanding the power of multiple streams of income, right? You don't want to just have one source of income. If you could get money coming in from different sources, that's the ideal situation, right? So I was getting money from the basketball niche. Then I transitioned into the internet marketing space. So basically teaching people how to market themselves online, how to market their own products, how to market their own services, or how to be an affiliate. I started teaching that. It's another stream of income. As ebooks and video courses, I was selling ebooks and video courses on that, right? Then I set up a little sales funnel, okay? This stuff can get deep. You could set up a sales funnel where it's automatic. Somebody buys one product, they get upsold to another product. They don't buy that, get downsold. You could set it up like that. You could set up email marketing campaigns, okay? You can provide coaching. Like if you're really good at solving a specific problem, you could just say, hey, you know what? You don't even need a product or a video course. I will coach you one-on-one. I will show you directly how to get a specific result. If you could just get really good at giving people a specific result or putting people through a specific experience that they want, get really good at this. Maybe in the beginning, people won't really believe you or take you seriously. And so you may have to do it for free, or, or maybe just, create like little samples of what you can do somehow. Maybe like make a little teaser video or a little ebook or whatever, just letting people know what you're about. Because you got to build up that credibility, right? Like when I started my YouTube channel, the first first 1 or 2 videos, it's not like I just made 1 or 2 videos, all of a sudden I was making sales. I had to be consistent. I had to make some noise in the industry. I had to make some noise in the niche so people could see, oh, what's this guy about? That consistency starts to build up, and people start to take you seriously. Like, nah, this man knows what the hell he's talking about. Okay. And so that's how you want to go about it. Cause that consistency putting out, and as you do that, you get better at what you do. Okay. You acquire more information. You have more experiences. You develop more, character and strength in your communication, and it comes across more. You develop more self-belief and confidence in what you do by going through the process, okay? And then you start attracting higher quality customers and clients, and then your income goes up. So the key thing here is just understand, look, you gotta find what problem do you solve. You need to become a man of value. And you don't wanna be all over the place. You wanna figure out what is that one thing I'm gonna focus on, because here's the thing. If you can just get one thing, to a certain level, like one product or one service where you're selling it at a certain level and the income's coming in, then you can go into other niches. That's what I did. I started with the basketball niche. I got good at that. And then I transitioned into other niches. And that's what you want to do. You don't want to be, because people are afraid to commit to one thing because they're like, oh, what if it doesn't work or whatever. But if you're doing 5 things, it's definitely not going to work. That's too much. Spreading yourself thin. You want to focus on one thing, one product, or one niche, solving one specific problem, and get really good, build a business around that, build a brand around that, and then you can branch out over time, right? And that's pretty much what I did, right? So, if you really want to get your money right, this is one of the ways to do it, man. If you don't want to be dependent on a 9-to-5, you don't want to be dependent on somebody else, signing your paychecks, you got to, step up and really get clear, get clarity on the kind of money you need to make, right? And then look at, okay, how can I make that money? what product or service can I put out that is of value to people, and how can I position myself as an authority? You know, you have these different platforms. You have social media platforms like YouTube, you got Instagram, you got Facebook, you got these different platforms where you can like position yourself as an authority, okay? You know, you find one problem that you're gonna solve, and you just be all about that, okay? Let people know, look, I'm a man of value. I'm not here to bullshit or waste nobody's time. This is the problem I solve. If you'd like this solution to be, you know, if you like this problem to be solved, I'm your guy. But you have to consistently put that out so people can get it, okay? And you also want to learn how to enjoy the process, right? Because what people, you know, people get too serious about it, like, man, you know, they're expecting to make money right away. And that was one of the issues I found with, you know, because when you talk about, you know, some people, when you tell them about, yo, you can make money on the internet, right away they start thinking, scam, fraud, bullshit, lies, right? And I understand why they think like that way, because when I just started, you know, my journey of making money on the internet, I ran into scams, I ran into fraud, I ran into false promises, I ran into all that shit. So it is there, but it's because I had this mindset of trying to get some quick money, okay? You need to flip that. Forget about quick money. Think long term. Think consistency. Think consistency and growth. How can I make consistent income on the internet that can grow over time? And it's by becoming a man of value, right? Finding a niche and serving that niche, and focusing on extreme value. You know, how can you provide more value than all your competitors, right? Or how can you create a unique angle, a unique message that separates you from the competition, right? Because you don't want to come in saying the same shit as everybody else. It's going to be hard to stand out in the crowd. So you want to figure out, okay, what is my unique selling proposition, my USP? How am I going to stand out? You know, how am I going to get people's attention? There's so much noise. There's so many people coming with the same shit, saying the same exact thing. I was just looking, you know, the other day, you know, at some, like, in some Facebook groups and stuff. And I'm like, man, like, everybody got saying the same exact thing. It's like, it's crazy. Like, you got to figure out a way to create a message that has something different about it, that has a different vibe about it, a different something, you know, different element to it. Because it's like, yo, there's just so many people that just coming around with the same shit, and so it's hard for somebody to know if they should deal with you. And so a lot of it, I would say, if you want to stand out too, is you want to inject your personality into your brand, into your marketing, into what you do. So you're not gonna, it's not like you're trying to speak to everybody. You know, you're speaking to your target audience. You're speaking to the people who vibe with your message, vibe with your product, vibe with your service, vibe with your style. You're not trying to get everybody, okay? So that's why you actually want to be polarizing in your message. You don't want to be, you know, lukewarm or whatever, don't want to ruffle anyone's feathers, because that's the type of results you're going to get. You're going to get lukewarm results and non-ruffled feathers results. You know, if you want great results, if you want amazing results, then you got to step up and become great within the niche, become amazing within the niche. It's a process, right? But you have this intention, you set this intention like, yo, I'm in this niche to dominate. I'm in this niche to truly be the best solution to people's problems, okay? Create the best experience for people, best results for people. You know, that's the mentality you want to have, and that will serve you well. Okay, if you have a mentality of I'm trying to get some quick money, it's definitely not the right mindset, because that's how I started, and that was a big mistake. That led me to many scams and loopholes and shit like that, because it's like a desperation mode of, man, I need some money. You don't want to have that mentality. You want to have a mentality of, I'm building something long term. I'm building something legit here. I'm building something real. Okay. So, you know, that's my advice on getting your money right, okay? You know, leveraging the internet, cultivating your gift, your talent, your skills, whatever it is that makes you valuable, that makes you different to others, cultivate that, like level it up, amplify it, take it to a higher level, and then position it in a way where it's valuable, where it's marketable, right? Like I when I was selling the basketball stuff, I had a cool name, Vertical Jump Prime, how to get your vertical jump to the prime level. You know what I mean? You got to come with a cool, interesting message, okay? And then I had a product called Elite Ball, I forgot what it's called, Elite Ball Handling or something like that. You know what I mean? And then I created Vertical Jump Prime version 2.0, right? I had like a little ebook, and then I made like a video course. I called it version 2.0. I had the Make It Rain system, okay? This is a system, you got to understand your audience, right? So in the basketball world, Make It Rain, when somebody hears that, they know what I'm talking about. They know your jump shot, it goes in all the time, okay? So it's like really, really understanding your niche too. Like, you don't want to be like on the outside looking at the niche. Like, you want to get inside of the niche. You want to go into forums. You want to get around these people. You want to talk to them. You want to give them free shit, just so you can create some connections and really get to know your audience, so you can become your communication can be more hit better, hit harder. You know what I mean? Like, if you can make people feel like you're speaking directly to them, your message comes across with more strength, and it hits them more. It hits them, in their soul. Like, man, this guy's speaking to me. It's not like he's trying to get everybody. He's speaking to the person who really, is hearing the message, or person who's aligned with the message. So that's how you get your money right. If you're watching this, if you're a man watching this, and you're interested in this idea of building a online business, like a legitimate online business, not some bullshit, how to build a real business where you're serving people and you're actually providing solutions to people's problems, I'm actually going to be doing a live presentation where I'm going to go step by step on how you can build a successful online business from scratch, okay? And literally, I'm going to show you my model that I'm using now. Not, as I said, I've done affiliate marketing, I've sold little ebooks and video courses, but now I'm focused on high ticket. Basically, you come through, you find a problem and you solve it at a high level. And therefore, if you can solve that problem at a high level, you can charge a high price. Okay, but I show you how, what's the right way to go about it, and how you can do that for yourself, how you can actually set this up and get it going before the end of the year. All right. So if you're interested in that, I'll drop a link to the group, the Unbreakable Beast Tribe. I'll see you inside. Peace.